Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day today. Today we are going to work on how to find the volume of composite figures. So composite figures are figures that are made up of more than just one shape. You have to break them up into a couple shapes, so you're going to have to go back into your notes to look at how to find the volumes of different things. To find the volumes of a cylinder, a cone, and a sphere. We're going to need all of those today. So what is the volume of this silo here? So a hemisphere is 1/2 of a sphere. The top of the silo is a hemisphere with a radius of 12 feet. What is the volume of the silo? Round your answer to nearest thousandth. Okay. So notice here it says thousands, not thousandth. So that's important too. So they're telling us that the radius, which is halfway through a sphere, and since it's a hemisphere and it's halfway, the distance from the top to this part here is 12 feet. Alright, so if this whole thing is 52, it means that this part of the shape is 40 feet. Alright, so what we have here is we have a cylinder and we have a hemisphere. So to find the volume of a cylinder, remember it's the area of the base, which since the base is a circle, it's pi r squared, times the height, which that is the volume of a cylinder. So for this cylinder here, we have pi, which is going to be the pi button on the calculator. The radius is same as this. So since this has a radius of 12, which look up here, this means that this is also 12. So the radius is 12 squared, and the height would be 40. So I'll get out my calculator and do 12 squared times pi times 40. And I get 18,095. So I'm just going to write that down. So it says rounds to nearest thousand. So right now I'm just going to write the regular number out. I'm not going to write exactly what it is. I'm going to write that it's about 18,095. Now if they wanted a decimal, I would save all this information here. I would write the 0.573. Oh, actually it's 96. Let me round it. I'll just round it to the whole number. So I have to round it to the thousandth later, which is this number here. So 18, it would just be 18,000. But we'll hold on to this just in case it helps us. So now we're finding the volume of the hemisphere. So remember, a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. So a hemisphere would be all this divided by 2. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to find out what the volume of the hemisphere is as a radius of 12. So in my calculator, I am going to do 4/3 times pi times 12 to the third power. And I get 7,238.22. I'm going to divide that by 2. And I get 3,619. Now I'm just going to add this and this. So 3,619 plus 18,096. And I get 21,715. So I'm going to make that 22,000. And I'm rounding to the nearest thousand. So it's about 22,000 cubic feet. So this is what I actually got. Notice I rounded to the nearest thousand, which is here. So 7 makes this into a 2. Right? Yeah, it doesn't say thousandth. The TH says thousand. So that's why I rounded to 22,000. Alright, so now I have these two. If you want to do them on your own, pause the screen and try them out, and then press play, and you'll see the answers come up on the board. So what we have here with this shape is it looks like we have two hemispheres and the cylinder. So two hemispheres are just going to make up one sphere. They say the radius of this hemisphere is 2 inches, which means it's 2 inches this way. So it means I have 2 inches here, I have 2 inches here, which means I have 4 total. So that means that this inside part is 4 from here to here. So for the cylinder, it's pi r squared times height. So I'm going to have pi times 2 squared times the height, pi r squared times the height, and I'm going to add the volume of the sphere, which is 4/3 pi and 2 cubed. So if you put the parentheses in the right places, you can actually put everything in the calculator one time. We have pi times 4 times 4 again. Then we're going to add 4/3 times pi times 8, which is 2 cubed. And your answer is 83.77. It says round to nearest 10, so it would be 83.8. inches cubed. Alright, for this one, what we'll have is we have a cylinder. So we have pi, the radius is 3. Times the height. So pi r squared times the height plus the volume of this cone. Remember, a cone here is 1/3 pi r squared times the height. So it's pi times 3 squared times 5. Alright, again, we can do this all at once on our calculator. So we have pi times 9 times 9. And we're going to add 1/3 times pi times 9 times 5. 301.59, so 301.6 meters cubed. Alright, so that's how you found the volume of composite figures. So I want you guys to just give these a try. Just look at what the shape is. Is it a cone and a hemisphere, or what is it? And then try to figure them all out. If you have any questions, please make sure you attend the Google Meet. Alright guys, have a great day.